With these unprecedented times going on in the world right now, it definitely has having an impact not only obviously on our personal lives and home lives, but our hobbies. Hobbies being something like geocaching. Hey guys, Jason here of GeoDudes, and I thought I would try putting out a challenge video to pass over to other members of the geocaching vlogging community. In certain states right now, I'm sure a lot of you have lockdowns where you can't go anywhere or do anything, can't even go geocaching. So if you like to create content on a regular basis, it can be kind of difficult when you can't really go anywhere outside your home other than to the stores. So I thought I'd bring a video out to push over to challenge other viewers and vloggers to maybe just do their own version of it and then pass it on to challenge to another person. So I'm pushing forth the hashtag #GetToKnowMe challenge. So I got this video idea from another content creators, but more of a different subject matter. So I thought I'd come up with this for the geocaching community. So I come up with 7 questions that are personal ones about you, and then 7 geocaching related questions about you. And then I in turn will challenge this video over to 3 people, and then I'd like those people to challenge as well over to 3 people. So let's go down the list. First off, the 7 personal questions. Where did you grow up and where do you live now? I'm born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. I haven't lived anywhere else my whole life. Do I have any pets? Yes, I have 2. Obviously everyone knows Harley, and then we also have Zoe. Favorite activity as a kid? My probably my most favorite one would probably be as a kid growing up with my friends. We used to do like trampoline wrestling and stuff and make videos. That's where I kind of first started my early on inspiration and do video content. So as a child, that was my always fun memory growing up. What was the very first car you owned? Mine was a 2003 Chevrolet Cavalier. If you could only watch one movie for the rest of your life, what movie would it be? Now I know there's going to probably be some observations here that make it completely obvious, and it's true. My favorite movie that I could probably watch back and forth, straightforward, would be The Dark Knight. Favorite Batman, one of my favorite Batman movies, but I think as a whole that I can watch literally any time frame in my life, I will just watch that. If you could meet one famous or historical person at any point in history, who would it be? I think I'd actually like to meet Alfred Hitchcock. He's one of the best filmmakers in history, and I just think he'd be an interesting person just to have a conversation with. After all of the stuff he's done for the film industry. And lastly, during these times, what is one skill or hobby you'd like to pick up while we're in this certain situation? I'm not the best handyman, and I have a lot of home projects that have been kind of on the back burner for a while, so ideally I'd like to try to take care of them myself, and not have to hire someone or bother my dad to do it, stuff that maybe I could just learn to do on my own, and then I can just carry on with me as a skill. Alright, on to the 7 geocaching questions. How did you get into geocaching and when did you start? I started first time ever in 2003. My uncle introduced me and my mom to it while we were vacationing in New York. Back then it was the print out the sheet and information of the cache with the hint and everything and the logs, and use a GPS. Did it for a little while at that point when I got back to Phoenix. And then I've been doing it full time now since 2014. What do you enjoy most about geocaching in your area? I think it's the extensive amount of different scenery we have out here. I know I live in the desert, so the Phoenix metro area is going to be mostly desert terrain, but I still think there's still parts that are really interesting to see, and rock formations. I mean, you go 2 hours north and you can end up in the woods, and then you end up 2 hours another direction, you could end up in the beautiful Sedona Red Rock area. It's just, I love Arizona and how many different sceneries we have that I can explore all within driving distance. Would you rather find an amazing geocache in an average location or an average geocache in an amazing location? I'm very much of an explorer and adventurous. I love to just go hiking and just go out of my realm of places where there's nobody else around, so I think an average geocache in an amazing location would be my choice. It just takes you to places that you won't usually discover just by driving to. You kind of just have to go trek through the woods or desert to find it, and it's not something that you're going to get covered with tourists, and muggles. What is one geocaching milestone you are most proud of? I have to say it's either finding 48 caches in one day, or when I found 31 caches over the course of 31 days when I first started March Caches. What is your next geocaching goal? I want to try to attend a mega or giga event. I've hosted my own events out here. I've never really gotten to go to the big events, so I really want to go to a Geo Woodstock or the Cache Bash events or something like that, just to finally get to meet fellow community members and tons more geocachers. One place you haven't gone geocaching yet and would like to go to? I think Ireland. I think Ireland would be a really cool scenic adventure to go out to, so that's probably on my list there, top of the list at least. And what is your favorite geocaching memory? Probably the first event I held, because I really have only met maybe 1 or 2 people ever that are also fellow geocachers, just out and about. But then to host my first ever event, I had almost 50 to 60 people show up that knew me from my videos, which was really cool first off, and then just to meet people that I've seen vlogs from, so I recognize their usernames, and just have conversations about the sport of geocaching, new people that were just trying it for the first time, and you know, to experience people and what they've done. Also, I'd have to say going geocaching with Joshua was probably one of the coolest experiences, being someone that I've inspired me to do these videos and this content. Finally getting to meet him reaching out to me actually about doing the videos, and then us going out, finding Arizona's oldest geocache, and just hanging out and getting to actually like talk was a really cool experience to finally meet Joshua. Alright guys, so I put the 14 questions down below in the description box, so go ahead and copy them, and then you go ahead and answer them yourself. My 3 people I want to get to know are Cache the Line, Neil Moore, and Joshua the Geocaching Vlogger. Alright guys, so it's your turn now. Go ahead, copy and answer these 14 questions down below, and pass your challenge on to 3 people, please. And hopefully we can get this going here. It'll be a great content for people to bring on from their channels. And until next time, Jason here, filming from his closet. As always, crush the cache. See ya.